Hmm? Yes, indeed. We going live. We going live. There it is. All black everything. Welcome. Come on in. Tell a friend. Thank you for checking us out. We back with the education edition. We're sticking with the Tavistock Institute, social engineering, the masses. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way through it, nice and smoothly, very easily, precise. Appreciate you checking us out. Thumbs up, like you're hitchhiking. You know how we do it. I do not own the rights to this music, but we vibing. This is shout out to the John Legend, man. John Lennon. One of the songs that put him on that, different level. But we gonna hear about it in here. Remember I told you that. Stay tuned. Keep on watching. Appreciate you. We're gonna take off where we left off. And it says in the past decade, the entire population of the globe has been kept permanently off balance with one financial meltdown and transnational trade fiat after another empty national coffers and overriding rights of domestic self-determination. Populations have been so overwhelmed by the moving juggernaut of economic and environmental crises. The rule of a universal insecurity has rendered social majorities paralyzed by a low intensity terror, the necessary condition for any totalitarian movement to continue its advance, because keeping measures put through at the national level, but we have never seen an assault on people's rights and democratic standards. Each new measure, viewed on its own, may seem an abhorrent, an aberration, but a whole host of changes as a part on the ongoing continuum constitutes a shift towards total enslavement. Watch yourself. Total power is a supra-terrestrial correlative of global power, which can conceive of no limit to itself. There are many challenges for us to overcome. When presented with all the facts, when the evidence is neatly laid out on the table, when the conspirators have been unmasked and defrocked, and their deeds shown for all the world to see, still the ordinary citizen screams conspiracy, refusing to believe that such a monstrous, mind boggling collusion is real until it's too late. Be warned. Open them eyes. 2020 just passed. Supposed to have that good vision, that great vision on. Do your own research. Don't stop believing stuff. Know it. Learn it to know it. And here we go. We're gonna continue. We are at the crossroads, and the road we take will now terminate whether we live in the XX1 century or the 21st century as a nation state republics or a subjugated, cold, and dehumanized crop of slaves. Dear reader, the situation is extremely grave. We are fighting a combined effort of some of the most brilliant people in history who scheme against us for the purposes of possessing us. But the human will is immortal. Tyrants have killed millions, and yet people fought and eventually won their freedom. Freedom stirs the human heart and fear steals it. Amidst the deafening cacophony of patriotic silence, insurgent voices command attention. Immortality, immortality has its moral basis in truth and incorruptibility. It deserves to be given all the support that it can get. It deserves to be fought and died for. Finally, history teaches us by analogy, not identity. The historical experience is not one of staying in the present and looking back. Rather, it is one of going back into the past and returning to the present with a wider and more intense conscious. of the restrictions of our former outlook. Francis Goya's plate 20, excuse me, Francis Goya's plate 79 of disasters shows the fair maid of liberty fiat on her back, bosoms exposed. Ghostly figures play about the corpse, while monks dig her grave. Truth has died. Muriel La Verdad. How is it that? How is that for an alternative? Forward is forearmed. It is not up to God to save us. It is up to us. We will never find the right answers if we can't ask the proper questions. Very key. Ask the proper questions, you get the proper answers. That's the end, and that was coming from Daniel Estlund, the the director, the writer of this one. Huh? That was in Madrid in May 26, 2011. So we getting into it. We're gonna stop right there. We're gonna come back with the first chapter, counterinsurgency, Tavistock Institute. Very informative. We're just sharing knowledge. Don't take my word for it. Go ahead and do your own research. That's the best thing to do. Peace and love. All black everything. Subscribe, like, share it. Help it out. Help it out. Help out the channel. Help it out the channel. Help out the channel. Get through the algorithms. Let's get through the algorithms. Peace and love. We coming back. Stay tuned. Tell a friend. Come on in.